Okay. All right. Let me put this here. Let me try to fill up on some water. How's everyone doing? Test, test. Hello, hello, C. How are ya? Hello, 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 everyone. I'm okay. You? I'm alright. I'm alright. Tried to do some practice today. I didn't do as much as I wanted to. However, it's better than because the weekend hits and I just like stop doing stuff, you know? But today I actually put in some work, which is nice. Like I said, it's not, the amount I still want, but it's better than other weekends. And yeah, I did this, which is, nice. I didn't expect it, honestly. I saw, like, I did the eyes, and I thought, huh, wait a minute. Maybe she looks a little bit like Reze from Chainsaw Man. And I pulled up a Reze reference, and yeah, I did that. I did the hair. It's kind of like in the hair mostly, and the eyes. Those two things are like very important. Hair and eyes, two things that I feel like I need to focus on. Yeah. About the, I feel like maybe we should VC off stream and figure out your overlay so that I can edit it live instead of back and forth. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Very good, very good. Okay. I'm planning on extending the length of the streams. Yesterday I believe I did like 2 hours, I think, which I thought was nice. It was really nice. So, as a consequence, not a consequence, but I need to start streaming earlier to be able to kind of like finish around the time that I usually finish on. Okay. How about I finish the stream? Chibi, Chibi Bazinga. Chibazinga. How about I finish the stream and we hop on VC and we do the overlay thing. By the way, I appreciate your time doing this. I know it's maybe like I have a certain vision that I want to follow. So thank you for being patient, and thank you Derpy as well for contributing. C told me that you helped with the overlay that you guys prepared. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay, so maybe I do. Okay, I'm going to practice some lines first because I feel like that's very important. I want to do that more often. I did some cylinders, and this one is ugly, bro. This one is ugly. Photo editing knowledge coming in handy. Yes, sir. Derpy kind of taught me stuff I forgot because I haven't done this in so long. Well, that's good. That's good then. Oh, dude, it's so messed up. Like, I think it's the first time that happened to me where the stream is completely unavailable. I'm right now. I'm editing. I'm editing on YouTube. So basically, YouTube Studio in YouTube Studio, you're allowed to edit videos, and it's not editing as in like adding effects or anything. It's just like um cutting stuff and muting stuff. So I'm trying to mute all the parts where there were music, right? Um and then the stream would be live again. Remember the squiggle pattern that I played around with some time ago and also implemented with math and Desmos? I figured out a new neat variation of it. Honestly, I did it when there was like, this week I think, or maybe last week. I was trying to mess around with it a little bit. I kind of think that it's a good exercise. I really like it. The first couple of times it was a bit awkward to do it, but getting used to it and trying to control to make the eights kind of like look similar, I think it's a good exercise. It also practices like the curves, you know. Usually I do the S curve kind of like exercise. But that one feels better, maybe. Okay, I'm not very comfortable when it comes to drawing, so let me reposition myself. About the overlay again. I don't know if you've checked the frog one. I like the frog one, the lazy frog one, the most out of the ones that I sent you. See, is there a way where you can replicate that one? Well, not one to one, obviously, but something along those lines in that style. That is. I was trying to look because I used to have like a Canva subscription. And Canva helps a lot with the assets. As an editing tool itself, it's not that great. I mean, Photoshop all the way through. But like the amount of assets that Canva has, I think it pays for it. It's very good. It's very, very good. You find all sorts of assets there. But I don't pay for Canva anymore, so that kind of sucks. You just want a water theme? I think. What do you think? I think that is more fitting. I mean, it's still nature. But like a frog, it belongs in a pond, and instead of just like making it a pond here and trees there and vines and stuff like that, maybe we can go micro, right, and focus only on the pond part, maybe. Manny, what's up, man? The one that provokes just by existing has spawned. Welcome. All shall bow in reverence, but not out of worship. Okay, I like that. I like the clarifying. That's nice. Are there instances where bowing, well, I guess, yeah, I guess Japanese people bow all the time and it's not worship. Nah, I'm about out of worship. What you gonna do about it? Can't stop me. I'm sorry, by the way, I'm trying to lock in a little bit. These lines are like, it's kind of like mesmerizing, seeing all these lines together. Even the imperfection is just like them getting close, a little close to each other, and then a little far. I like that. Those lines are coming along straighter than the grandchildren I will not be having. Wow. The grandchildren. I feel like my arm is a little stiff when I'm doing these, which I kind of don't want. I got to a point, and I don't get to this point very often, where my wrist was a little hurting a little bit. So yeah, maybe I should draw less. Maybe no, it's not about less from the wrist, but like not gripping the stylus too hard. I cannot help that you're uh fascinated, Sammy, but no enlightenment. The confusion. The confusion will appear in these lines. Now I'm going to the dark side, rip in peace. The shadow realms. Mods, send him to the shadow realms. Mods, take him to the gallows. Mods, behead this guy. Mods, twist his balls. Mods, find this guy's IP address. Mods, sleep with his mom. My brain hurts when I spend time drawing, but never my wrists. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, the brain hurting is also a byproduct. My religion doesn't have hell, only rehabilitation for the likes of Sammy. Am I supposed to know who Sammy is? Wherever I am is the dark side. Oh my god, excuse me. I ate a burger. A burger. And it's really good. Sammy c'est moi. Oh. Sammy, is this like a nickname or the actual name? What is your name? Your name, your name. Burger. It's a burger. It's a fat burger too. And the buns were so soft. No pun intended. No bun intended. Yeah, it is a nickname. I think I got an idea what your name is from your second account. The Discord account. You showed me it when you were trying to show me like the decoration. I have soft buns. Good to know, man. My harassers have testified. Whoa, I think you should go to the police. Concern. Now these are straight lines. Look at that. Beautiful. Mm-mm-mm. Are you saying that girls know what your buns feel like? That's what I got. I'm not sure if that's what he meant. I think it'd be fun for you for you guys to hear the sound as well. Sound chat. Let me check. Yeah, monitor and output. I think that's nice. Let me know if it's loud, however. Police. What's police? I know what police is in Japanese. I forgot. Hold on. Police kensaku? I forgot. Something along those lines. Ketsatsu? Maybe you can make it half as loud as it is right now. Maybe something like that. Keisatsu? Le kopp. Kopp desu. Keisatsu. Yeah. By the way, I drew a character inspired by the Chibi direction you were headed yesterday. Nice. Sammy, I'm so lonely. Wait, did you share it in the Discord? Inspired by the Chibi, many, so you gave some big head. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys got me reading some wild stuff on stream. It's on the Discord? Okay. Hmm. Wait. Oh, that didn't show in the chat. It's so funny. It didn't show in the YouTube chat. It showed in here. I never. Dun, 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 I am the head. Ain't nobody. That's hilarious. Getting me kneeling down. Bowing? That has to be uncomfortable. Should I just like stop it here because I feel like I'm gonna finish the whole thing. Sure, let me do it. In long lines. What's up? There you go. A YouTube recommendation reminded me of the classic that is The Nanny, as in the movie. I saw a YouTube trailer, a movie trailer yesterday. Like it's a DC movie and it's supposed to be a horror movie. It's interesting. DC is making some interesting choices with the direction they take their movies. I mean, the Batman was really good. Like Robert Pattinson, chef's kiss. And then they did like the series The Penguin, which I haven't seen, but I heard a lot of good things about it. And then what they do, like they did when the Suicide Squad is old. What else did they do? The Jonkler, the Joker, which didn't get the second one didn't get a lot of praise, but I still liked it. Like I feel like people focused a lot on its pacing and how like Lady Gaga was kind of like low key underwhelming and the story and stuff like that. And they forgot the ending of the movie, which literally was like, what? Batman was really good. How sweet of you to say about your friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm talking about Batman. Yeah, I'm talking about our Batman. uh, but yeah, it's kind of sad that Joaquin Phoenix is not going to be Joker anymore. Oh shit. Also, the Penguin was a good watch, good schizophrenic representation. Really? Does it have some schizophrenic, a character that's schizophrenic? Is the Penguin schizophrenic? That's very interesting. There you go. I like the little negative space that happens there. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, next. If only Mario spent as much time loving me as much as he did drawing those lines, he'd have a little a little Luigi, as if like you're going to be Luigi, right? Yeah, you're going to be my brother. A little Linguini by now. And okay, I don't know who Linguini would be, but yeah, they'd be playing soccer, and one of them will be gay. Uh, hmm. I was looking at the layout you like. An issue will be that your frog is standing. Yep, yep. I'm aware of that. Where he'd either have to be laying down or standing on air, if you wanted him to fit in. Yeah, it's definitely going to be laying down. I'm planning on doing another illustration of the frog laying down. Uh, I want to keep the element of the butt there because look at this frog, caked up. But if he's going to be laying down on his back, then I guess there isn't going to be frog butt anymore, which is unfortunate. But maybe you would guys have to pay for it on the Patreon. I personally like looking at the Badonka donkeys. Yeah, but this is like for the sake of making the whole layout better. I mean, you're gonna see. I mean, C is cooking up something very interesting. Watch out. But yeah, well, we'll see how we can do where we can like keep have like his pose believable and keep his butt apparent. You freaking horn dogs want to look at frog butt? You weirdos. Have you seen my little chibi Mario? He's my pride and joy. Is it the illustration you shared in Discord? If that is the case, not yet. I'm drawing lines, and then I'm gonna get two drawing boxes, and then maybe do some cylinders, and then I'll look at the Discord. Oh, also, by the way, see if can we? Is it possible that we have like what I mean ignored? Did you send something that I was supposed to see? Twerking frog? Oh my god, that didn't go through. That did I didn't I because I look at the chat from OBS on YouTube because it's like an overlay on YouTube. It didn't show it. It's funny how it showed in the display on my OBS here. Twerking frog time. Twerking? Man, the twerking motion like it's kind of like hard to animate. I need to like there's a lot of muscles that go into the twerking motion, right? It's the legs, it's the butt, obviously. What else? Even like the upper body moves. VC maybe? Okay, I'm going to VC after stream. I need to lock in a little bit, but then after the stream, C suggested maybe yeah. Yeah, I think I should. C suggested we go on VC to figure out the layout thing. I gotta look at references to anime. Yeah, yeah. You volunteer. Okay, let me do some boxes. You can log in during VC totally. I don't think so. I don't think so. I did mention in the beginning of the stream how I want to make the streams longer. So I'll have to start streaming earlier than usual. So I can end the stream basically at the usual time. This is I think doing that on VC will be the same level misdemeanor as war crimes. What, twerking? Earlier streams. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking maybe I can do that. Cause I think a part of it is like I'm starting to kind of like get a vibe of what I like when it comes to art, right? And once I feel like once you get there, it's like you can only go up. And I wanna double down. I'm figuring things out. I'm liking the direction that I'm taking with my stuff. I want to keep exploring and going hard at it. So that's why. Another thing is that these days, and I did mention this before, that I keep looking at Japanese streamers, and it's very like the Japanese side of YouTube is very interesting to me. I don't know how to describe it, but interesting is um the least I can say. So, and they do stream for really long hours. Like I think the least amount of hours I saw a Japanese streamer do is like 2 hours, right? What the hell is wrong with this box? This feels wrong. Oh, never mind. It's actually right. Right, 2 hours just drawing, right? Obviously, maybe not all drawing. They'd be addressing the chat a little bit. Maybe they would stop to take a break or something. But like that's the least. That's the least of the hours. Like some of them go for 4. People go for 6, for 8. Crazy stuff. So, like, why are they able to do that and not me? You know? I'm gonna go dissociate or find the magic head giving troll Derpy says exists. Are you guys familiar with the? Are you familiar with the head giving troll Derpy? Also, it's interesting how YouTube didn't allow the a message containing twerking. Uh, I feel like there's a lot more aggressive stuff that has been said, right? Than just that. But sure. Whatever floats your boat, YouTube. I know of a head giving wizard. A wizard. Man. May or may not be imaginary, but oh well. Can you imagine wizard heads? Gotta be magical. I'm drawing the boxes in ways that I'm not used to before. Yep, that's why he's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. You give heads now, Harry. Or whatever, however they say it in British. You're a wizard now, Harry. You give splendid dome. That's how the new Harry Potter series is going to be. They updated it. They made what is he called? Like the antagonist of the show of the series, like Snipe. I think it's Snipe. They made him black. Harry is trans now. What else? The little sorting hat sucks you off. What is wrong with this box? I think they gave a a bus head buzzing in Harry Potter because it literally had like some hanging little talking heads. Huh? A bus head? What's a bus head? No, don't do that. Actually, gave head to a bus? That's insane. Would be fun to get Kamoy in VC with you, Derpy, and I think. Honestly, it's hard though because time zones. He did mention I tried to get him, and aside from the fact that he mentioned that he was shy, he did talk about like his time zones. And one time I suggested he would join while I was streaming, and he said he was late. That's I believe I remember he said that. I'm not sure. But then he streamed with you guys. He went on VC with you guys way later than when I suggested to him. So I'm not sure how like the whole time zones with him is, unless you know. But yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great if we can have him later because we're gonna be on VC anyways. I think that'd be fun. At 11 p.m. our time. Oh, wait, after he went to sleep. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. Oh, that's very late. Shadow. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. I guess that's a little better. I don't know, I guess that's a little better. Frick this box. It's the wonky box. Yeah, wonky box. Sounds like monkey box. I'm trying to draw them like differently because I used to do like the Y, right? Right, and this is like great, right? But since I started doing more like perfect cubes, I kind of like changed up the method. Which I guess I can still do it with a Y, right? Just have the three. Oh yeah, just like have the three sides like the same. No, never mind. No, it's not always the case. Maybe we can go something like this, right? Do an upside down Y. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so one like this. And then here's what's interesting. If I do it this way, right, and then do it this way, and then do it this way, and then do it this way, I guess what I need to do is first try to interpret that this box needs to be boxy as well. Okay, this is very distorted, but still a cube looking box. It's cubey. There are so many freaky Minecraft butt videos. I mean, I see. I mean, you shared like a screenshot on Discord, right? Insane. I should make my thumbnails, my video thumbnails like that. Drawing butt, drawing everyday butt, and then something just so out of pocket that people can't help but click on it. You set an upside down Y, so it'll be like this. Right? And it's good to have this side a little long, because if you make it kind of like too small, right? Then that turns into a very distorted box, which in most cases I'm starting to realize that you don't do. Obviously, if my specialty is like very distorted stuff, then sure. But yeah. I don't plan on doing very distorted stuff right now, at least. Oh, I forgot. I can turn my canvas. Up. Very cool, very cool. Chicken burger. That's cheating. Freaking out. That's cheating. You can't do that. It's not upside down if you rotate it. See, she suggested that I do like an upside down Y, and I go like, oh wait, I can turn it into a regular Y. Okay, fair enough. Here. That's so funny. There you go. Is that boxy enough? I think so. There you go. Okay, we did 5 boxes. I think that's enough. I think that's... Well, this doesn't count. Let's do another one. How long? Dude, I spent 15 minutes just on warming up. And I don't really, it's not just warming up, it's getting my lines accurate. So it's a good exercise either way, right? It's like good practice either way. It's not, it's just so bad, right? My God, we gotta keep an eye on this dude. He tries to squirm out of stuff. What do you mean? That's how I'm built. I will do anything. I would just like travel and go to another country, but I won't do the task that I'm supposed to do. Uh-oh. Something freaky. I sense the freakiness in your message, Derpy. I haven't read it yet. I read squirm in quotes. Squirm warming up. More like warming out. Okay. Okay, that's not okay. No, that's not too bad. Not freaky this time. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. um Same thing has happened with Manny, where he thought I meant something freaky, but I didn't. I mean, hey, your role on the Discord is what? It's Big Freaky D, and we discussed how it turned into King Freaky D. I don't know if that changed, but that's for a reason, my boy. That's for a reason. Yeah, he got a dirty mind. Exactly. No judgment, by the way. We love your dirty mind. But yeah. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we do some line work right now. I'm into you, not derpy. Oh. Okay, yeah. I do. I do a little bit. I do be a little freaky as well. Okay. Oh, yeah. I thought about making an action, by the way. Instead of just like selecting the group or layer and then turning down the opacity or fill and then creating another layer, I thought just action, record the action, do boom, boom, boom. Because I feel like I'm going to be doing this multiple times now, where I, lower the opacity and go on another layer, or maybe even color the layer below in some kind of color, right? I think that'd be fun. Okay, now I really need to rotate the canvas. Come on. The lines are so wobbly, man. Okay, let's do this. I think that'll make it better. Dying from not being able to multitask. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Photoshop. I have to do it this way. I find that doing it this way is best for me. All right. Oh, that is smooth. That was very smooth. Oh, Wells. Actually, maybe I can give her some shadow on the neck, but maybe for now, let's just focus on this. I'm jealous of people who are good at stuff. What do you mean? You're good at things. I mean, I read it as stuff. Like another, I don't think an extra F does have an effect on the reading capability. But you're good at stuff as well. What do you mean? Also, getting good at stuff, I feel like it's just practice. You know? And you can get as good when you practice. It's as simple as that. I'm just like average or below average at everything I do. I feel you. In a sense, I feel you because I felt like that for a long time, or I kind of still feel like that because when it comes to drawing, for example, I'm still, compared to other artists, like this is nothing, right? But I feel like my drawing kind of like got better when I just like locked in and I minimized the amount of attention I was giving to other things and I maximized it on drawing, right? This brush is a little fucky. Scattering. Let me turn on scatter. Scattering is for opacity? No. What is scattering? Huh. Okay. Right? When I locked in on, because I always kept telling myself, or I always believed it and I knew it deep down, right? That I'm not a multitasker. Yet I keep multitasking because I thought that when you multitask, you get to do many things, and you basically just like win in life faster, I guess, or some fuck's sake, or just like I guess like the idea of just like if you're busy, then you're succeeding, right, and you're improving, which couldn't be farther from the truth, right? Uh, I feel like I've been good at stuff, and it hasn't been everything I thought it would be totally. It hasn't been everything I thought it would be. Maybe scattering is random rotation, or maybe more spreading out the individual stamps of the brush. Oh, I think it's let me show you. Oh, so scattering, when I turn it up really high, that's what it does. It's like scatters the stamps, almost like you see this the direction of the brush. They scatter it against, like, perpendicular to the direction of the brush, right? And maybe you get to see it this way. You see? Which is interesting, you know, but definitely don't have a use for it now. So let me turn it off. I was thinking, is it the smoothing? No, it's the control, right? Because when I do this, it leaves this little tip. I don't like it. It's quite cool. Looks like dot art. It is. It is interesting. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. I mean, the possibility with brushes, the possibilities are endless. You can mix brushes together. You can there's another thing that I just realized, yes, not yesterday, but like the other day. There's a check here, a check mark, and I think this is what is responsible, the thing that's responsible for it, right? I really hope it works. I don't think it's gonna work, but I tried one brush, and it had this like build up check, checked, right? And basically, what it does is that when you keep your yeah, you can't see the menu. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm trying to talk about it. When you do the stroke, for example, right? And it had like all sorts of like artifacts and patterns. I now I am keeping my stylus still on the tablet, and I'm pressing. So the longer you press, the longer Photoshop emulates like the effect of like water seeping through the line. You know how water would follow the line that is where there already is water, right? And so the color would almost like, as long as you keep pressing, the color would still slowly get darker because there's more ink following that line of water. I really hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, because it's a very cool concept. I'm not sure I have, hundreds of brushes, so it'll be kind of like tough for me to look for it and grab it right now. But maybe when I stumble upon it again, I'll show it to you guys. Oh, is it transfer? Oh no, not transfer. Simulated watercolor. Yeah, it is watercolor. I think that's what it's supposed to be. What is that line? I forgot. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna let it slide there. There we go. The PB VC trying to peer pressure you. I need to finish this. I need to be focused. Ah, come on. You see, I already like shut up and too lazy to rotate the canvas. Assume the weird position. I won't stop to peer pressure, brushing, but maybe I'll stop to a little peer pressure. Peer pressure, more like beer pressure. Okay, that looks so pretty. I think my brush is too thick. I don't think you would find like chibi characters with this line variation, right? What? Stop what? Who are you talking to? Are you good? What's happening? I'm confused. What happened? Looks like we just said I am very confused. Is everything good, guys? Stoop? Oh. No, stop. Okay. I thought it's like you added the other O just like for the fun of it. Oh my god. I do a little bit. I do be stupid. And this one is with two O's. Okay, maybe what we do is we add lines here. It's like C was just yelling stop, I guess. Yeah. It sounded like it's like a very urgent like stop. Stop what you're doing. I'm trying to add like some lines. Okay, if he can't add the lines, then so be it. Whatever. The miscommunication. I feel like you need to study hair. I have definitely gotten better with hair, as in like anime hair. It's still a bit wonky. I do recognize that, but I'm working with what I know right now. The more I practice it, the more I think it'll be better. You see how it's just like keeps inking? I don't like that. Okay, maybe. That's too small though. Okay, that's good. BRB, okay. Batman's title to stream Be a new chapter in life. Hope man's alright. His status is interesting. Huh. That's very interesting. How long has he been streaming for? His status is starting a new chapter in my life, so Allah, please guide me on the right path and keep me steadfast. Amen. What Palestine in heart. Sounds like there's some resolve. Sounds like there's not needs but wanting to change, I guess. He's been streaming for 30 minutes. All right, maybe I can get to say hi if he's still on. You two could join streams. I think that's possible. It is definitely possible. However, I want to keep myself locking in right now. Until I finish this at least. Or maybe like another chibi head. Oh, another as in like a sketch, right? Whoops. Gave her a scar. Oh, I see. So it's going like this. Come on. The liney eyelash is kind of interesting. Yeah, experimenting with it. I think it's nice. Maybe she would have like matching eyebrows too. Okay. All right. What I want to do is I want to do some local colors, and then I'll stop with this one, and I'll move on to the sketch of another one. Because colors, You know my relationship with colors. Not very great. So, okay, so I'm trying to mimic that. That feels like a pink. Yeah, oh, almost there. That's clean. Wait. Oh, dude, what? That's like almost like cream, kind of like. Wow. It's very cool. What if we did this? Oh, it's more pinkish. Oh, nailed it. Oh, I wonder how it's going to look with because I'm going to have to do this, right? Basically. Oh no. This doesn't feel like it should be the skin color, but I'm still going to go with it. Okay, this purple is a bit weird. Ta-da! You can make and sell coloring books. I have definitely thought about that. It's it's interesting. Yeah. I'm thinking about the market, right? Do people really need more coloring books? And why does it feel like that's what I'm doing? It's kind of science fine, isn't it? I'm like a kid. Is this? I feel like it's not the same color. This maybe hers is more muted. Yeah, even less muted. I'm still going to go with this. Who cares? I mean, you don't like color, and they're popular right now. So, okay, so instead of working on my weakness, I should capitalize on it. It's an interesting approach. And they are? I didn't know that. I guess maybe if it's like in a specific niche where it's like if I make it in a specific niche like chibi, kind of like kawaii, kind of like coloring books, stuff like that. I think that would be interesting. People would find it interesting. I mean, you avoid many things because you don't like drawing it, like hands. To be fair, even before you join, I drew numerous hands, right? Multiple times on multiple days, and it's like, and that's documented. You know, I have proof, right? So I can have some slack time where I'm like, you know what, I don't want to draw hands anymore. And I still draw hands, by the way. This is what you guys. I don't know if you guys remember the one time where you guys were teasing me into on getting into VC, and before that I was drawing a hand because there was this new chatter. He was asking about drawing and stuff, and I showed him like hands. Hands are fun to me. That honestly, that's great to hear. I don't know why people hate them so much. I think, well, I can speak. I'm gonna speak for myself and say that I despise. What is going on here? Hold on a second. I missed something in the sketch. This links to the head. There should be hair here. What if I did the bun under, almost like under the ear? Because now it's just like a. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can fix this. Come on. Here we are. Okay. Oh, whoops. Whoa. Teleported. All right. What time is it now? An hour 30. I think that's enough. Maybe I do for 15 minutes another head. And yeah. So let's cover these. Let's go on here. This is the time you normally start stream. Really? That's not true, is it? It's almost 12. Is it AM or PM? Would it be AM or PM? I'm not sure about the AM and PM, but like it's almost midnight. I don't start my streams at midnight. Sometimes I did, actually. Never mind. But not usually. Shut up. Shut up with the telling. All right. So I'm thinking we do a pose like this. All right. No. This is a box. This is a cube. Since I've joined stream, you normally have started streaming at 3:30 my time. It's 3. Really? Huh. I don't know. Dude, come on. Another thing that maybe... Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna experiment with this. If this doesn't work, then we can change it. Okay. So... There's something I don't like about this line. I need to have this as like a task that I need to work on. Oh. make Photoshop actions. There it is. Isn't this cute? Whoa, man. What's up? Ah, I don't like this eraser. Whoa, すっげえ. Right. And so the line would be kind of like this. This is where the neck would be. Nope. Maybe in shading later, this area is gonna get shaded differently, right? Okay, what about another character? I think I had fun doing Reze, so maybe if I do like another character, I think that would also be fun. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Which character do we do? Da, 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 da. Wait, can we do Batman in chibi form? I just went on Pinterest and I saw like Batman in like a fairy costume, which is awesome. This is freaking hilarious. Yo, this is amazing. The freaking butterfly wings. Okay. Dude, get out of here. Batman is your princess. Oh my god. Okay. How would the mask fit here? So I can see that um, the music stopped. Let me play it again. You did say he was good earlier, so the allegations keep building. Good? What do you mean good? Did I say that? I say a lot of stuff, and I forget a lot of stuff, especially on stream. Uh, so this turns like this. Oh well, I guess this is going to be this way, right? And this is going to be this way, right? And it kind of like goes here. And this is like it, basically, with X-ray vision. I sure hope I can clip all these moments and send it to him. He would love it. He would love it. I mean, the one time where, he showed up, he kept spamming it to people without context. Okay. Yeah. That's different. Aw, so cute. I'm not too sure about the mask, but I'm gonna trust the process. Come on. It's now time to get a team of animators and animate a story based off everything you've said without context. Dude, honestly, good luck to the animators. They're going to have like 9 seasons of just like me saying stuff that could be taken out of context. Come on. Where is it? What? Oh. I feel like the forehead is a little bit messed up. I guess we don't need to color this right now, or to indicate the part of the chin. You have one spike coming from the middle of his head. This one, I think it's supposed to be this little the nose bridge thing. And the other from the front of his head. Wonky Batman. Wonky. Wonky Batman. Okay, this is like definitely cut off here. We only see that part. All right. And maybe if I want to give, and also his mask goes around his mouth. Around the mouth? Yeah, doesn't it? And no, I mean at the top of his head, not his nose mask. Let me read that again. You have one spike coming from the middle of his head, and the other. Oh, right. I understand what you mean. I got a video you recommended where it's a 3D world of small voxels, aka 3D pixels, with physics simulations, and it kind of makes me think like with powerful enough computation, people are eventually gonna simulate like actual environments and of atoms and molecules or something. Man, how much computational power do you reckon like we need to make a universe, basically, which is basically what this implies, I believe, right? And so, have you seen Black Mirror? I think Black Mirror touched on like this subject. Maybe look at the what VP, the ear, vanishing point the ear points to. Kind of like here. Right? And I'm thinking is it like because this one came from this side of the box, then this one also comes from this side of the box, right? So what else could be interesting about Batman? There isn't a lot going on, to be fair. Right? Maybe we can give him some strong features, some angles. Right? That's what Batman's all about. It's all about angles and sharpness and stuff like that. We can, yeah, right. We can have the mask all sharp and stuff, but his human features be soft, like his cheek over here. The vanishing point, the line points. I see. Yes, I understand. The line points at. If you draw the line through the tips of the ears, one line through both. Okay. Let me try to understand that. Hold on. Look at the vanishing point. The line points to. Which line are you referring to? The line points at. If you draw a line through the tips of the ears. Oh, I guess like this? You mean like this? I believe that's what you mean, and if that's what you mean, then you're absolutely right. Maybe it would work more like this. I was trying to say, Chad, that his ears aren't even. His right ear would be further back on the head. The right ear would be further back. I was trying to follow the box. That's it? Okay, good. Because like I said, the box is like, you see this box? The ear is coming like from here. And so the other ear would be coming from here, right? And then as Derpy pointed, this is the line, right? So this is basically what I did here, right? So that's like fair, I believe, because this is already coming from the beginning of his head, which is what's happening here. Like there's this line and then boom, goes up. Same thing. This line goes boom. Voxels. This is a very messy sketch. Also, he doesn't have ears, so we're emitting that. Oh, look, this is awesome. They indicated the ear here, and they actually did a little overlap. That's very interesting. And also, his mask goes over his nose. It doesn't cut off at his eyebrows. Yeah. I was trying to have like this little nose bridge because his, the chibi nose is little dots. So I'm trying to do this basically, right? Maybe it would be more here. I think if I want to correct it, it would be more like here. Yeah, that's better. Thank you for pointing out. Actually, oh, wow. Okay, that looks much better. Is that Batman? That is. That is. Yeah, with the Black Mirror thing, I remember there was one episode with like nested world simulations or something. Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember also an episode where human consciousness is like it's possible to his adorable. Thank you. I did a little reze too. Wait, let me show you reze. I don't know if you know reze, but this is her. Very cute. I did some local colors, but I'm gonna finish the shading probably tomorrow. And in the meantime, now I am going to do Batman. Yeah, about like the human consciousness, human consciousness. What I cut off the idea. Human consciousness being able to be uploaded in like servers. So when a person dies, and they showed it in a way that I think you die, you get your consciousness uploaded in a server, and you kind of like are in a world where it's like people are partying with themes of like the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. It's interesting stuff. You could group your layers so that you could hide show one character at a time. Yeah, with Reze, I have already 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is like the clean work, and this is like the sketch stuff, which I hit all the layers inside of it. So let me do this. Right, so this is the sketch, and these are these, right? And I do these, and I do this, and I do that, and I do this, and I do that. Okay, we're back. So, digital consciousness. That's a thing in Pantheon. Cool show. Interesting. Oh, I think you mentioned it before. It's an animated show. Not it would help if the screen was less blurry and the stream comments can actually be seen by its viewers. What? What are you talking about? Can it not be seen? Uh, okay, maybe I'll give his ear a little bit of like an area where it could be seen, you know? something like this. I think I'm gonna merge these two layers. Fuck it. This is annoying. Random thought about what you mentioned, C, but what about you being good at emotion kind of combos? Huh? He can stream in higher quality because he doesn't have enough data on the stream every day. I think like upping it to 720 is already an upgrade, I feel like, from where it used to be at least. I can see the comments just fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you have to reload the stream, like refresh the page. Yeah, I think he's speaking to you, see. Okay. Right, maybe what we can do is we can give him some goatee hair. Cause I remember in one of actually let me check that. See if he actually has a goatee. He doesn't here, but let me check it. Now my Pinterest recommendation is going to be flooded with Batman. Oh, okay. So there are instances, I believe, I think in the story where he has like depression beard, right? Where it's not really long, which is fitting for his character, definitely. And there are times where he doesn't have any beard. Okay. So I wouldn't go with this much hair on his face, just like very faint, I suppose. And the other interesting thing is that how am I going to convey that when it comes to actual line work later? No, okay, no, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah. Okay, what if we did the body now? He's like he has an armor of just like super muscly legs. It looks like one of those like balloons where I don't know if like you blow up and it's like for the kids. Actually, this reminded me, like speaking of balloons, it reminded me of like a very cursed balloon, Spider-Man balloon. Let me pull it up. If you know what I'm talking about just by what I said, then you know. If you don't, let me educate you. Spider-Man balloon meme. It's the first thing that shows up. That's so funny. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me deselect. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that feels better. Oh, I haven't thought about giving it a thick neck, because Batman, of course, has a thick neck. You don't see? No, I just remembered it. I just remembered it. They're not related whatsoever. I don't know why they had to do that as an attachment, but the balloon proportions are right. Yeah, yeah. The attachments is definitely interesting. Hopefully, I was thinking like maybe that's where you blow it from. Is that the case? I haven't. I have never had these balloons before that has like decoration and stuff like that. Mm, I think the weight was good. Oh, that image, lol. I think I've seen that on Pinterest. Yep, that's where I pulled it from, actually. Okay, little hands here, and then little boots here. He definitely needs to have like thicker legs. Okay, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I can end it here. All right, all right, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one. And you boys, I'll see you on the VC, I guess. Bye bye.